enough to go around. You ain't never gotta take nothing from no one. This paper getting printed out every day. You just gotta get a hustle. Nah, for real, you ain't gotta struggle. And I'm a living testimony, brother. Obstacles I had to face several. Had to work like double. Yeah. Collect the pieces to the puzzle. Yeah. Let the dog out the muzzle. Yeah. Running back, I won't fumble. Nah. Make the bread of life crumble. Yeah. On 10, I ain't gonna stumble. Locked in while they in slumber. Yeah. Hey, they wish I would like lumber. Mr. Go get him some money. I'll run it up all through the summer. Hey. Then we outside in the winter. Yeah. It's a guarantee I deliver. Cause I was raised not to be a quitter. Nah. Hey, I just gotta try something different. Yeah. I just gotta upgrade. I just gotta keep investing in my little skrilla. Hey. Yeah. Still. Welcome to Heart and Hustle. It's your host and your boy, AJ. And I'm here with my boy and my guy.
Yes, sir. What's up, my man? Good to see you, bro.
My boy, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Back in the city. And I always told him it's always home on the podcast. Like, okay, so before we get into anything deep, I just want to ask, what do you think about where we at right now as far as a podcast? Like from your view.
Okay.
Because we kind of talked last time about like our experience going through season 1. Yeah. And being mid season 2 now, it's kind of like the things that we learned and our favorite moments and stuff like that. So what do you think is like? So give me your feedback for what we got going on right now.
To be honest, bro, I'm loving the progression. You know what I'm saying? Like man. I'm starting to see, as you said, it behind the scenes. You're having a lot. It's a lot quicker. You know what I'm saying? You know the key points that you want to touch on. You have your angle set. You already have your lighting down pack. You have your production team is always on point, bro.
Shout out to production.
Yeah, shout out to production. Y'all are doing great, bro. I love your progress, bro, and I just can't wait to see you keep going forward, man. I hope you do.
It's just a start. This is just a start. Like I said, we talked off camera about like our goals and future for the future and stuff like that, and it's only looking up. Like I said, to be honest with y'all, we was gonna rob y'all of the table for a whole nother season, but that game night and really did it, man. Shout out to all 200 of our followers. Our next goal is gonna be 200 subscribers on YouTube. Right now we at, I think, 124 or 125, so something slight, but soon. You know what I mean? We celebrating small wins, and then we're gonna do another game night for 200 on there. You know what I mean? And that one's gonna be a little bit better. So I
gotta come through for the game night,
man. What? But we gonna set it up. It's gonna be perfect timing. I bet you. Watch, because how ironic is that today is the day that the episode that you recorded last time came out.
Oh yeah, bro, that's right.
Things always work out on time. You know what I mean? I feel like as long as
perfect timing.
Yeah, as long as we're doing the things that bring us joy or that really feels like in alignment with us, I feel like everything's just gonna work itself out. The hiccups come whenever we kind of try to take more control of the situations than we have to. You know, sometimes we do things strictly out of being anxious and worried and trying to overcalculate. So, you know, I feel like that's gonna work out. And definitely the reason we knew it was coming. We knew because you know how our window is, how we record. We record every weekend. So it's like we knew that we were gonna hit 200 followers within that week, and we was 40 followers away. Yeah, bro. I got a feeling, bro, that we finna hit 200 midweek, bro, and that's exactly what happened. So we decided to record the game night already because we already knew it was coming. Like we just had a good feeling about it, and long and behold, it did. And so we was able to drop it right then and there. And there's a whole nother part to that. There's a whole nother part, which is the actual episode.
That's what's crazy, bro. Like your channel and your page and your outreach is growing so much, bro. Like I looked at your page the other week, and it was like you had an outreach of like what it was like 30K for like just that week alone, bro.
Yeah,
bro, you going crazy, bro. You doing numbers. That's amazing.
That's why I said I told my brother the other day. I was like, bro, like next month, I'm trying to prepare my mind to see 100,000 views. Like it's gonna say 100K in 30 days or something like that. It's just gonna be like a dang. And I know exactly what I did to get that. Every day, post it. And I'm at this point now where, like, I know how I'm going to go about business for the rest of the year. Like, we all the way through January. Mission successful for a whole month of January. Now we're on February. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, we're going to take this day by day, month by month. But I learned to schedule it so it's not overwhelming to myself. You know?
Yeah, so see, that's what I need to work on. I need to work on the social media presence. And I think that's one thing that you got down packed, bro. you are doing great with the content.
Appreciate it, bro.
Now, as far as Grindtimes go, like, actually, bro, this is gonna be a collaborative T-shirt that I
ain't
got.
gonna lie,
with,
that is hard. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need to know when that drop.
Bro, I got you. So it should be dropping in probably like another month or so, bro. This is a collaborative T-shirt with Texas Top Shelf Dispensary. And you know, I'll show it to the camera a little bit later. But yeah, bro. So with that coming out, I definitely need to up my social media presence, bro, just to get a little bit more traction with the brand. And that was one thing that I learned when I did my first drop, bro. Social media is hard, you know, like just not only figuring out the algorithm, bro, figuring out what to post, what the audience wants to see, how to find your target audience. Like all of that is, it's an important process, bro, and it's a definite learning curve. But I think you have it down packed, bro.
I'm trying to get it together.
Mm-hmm. But also, I think where you're killing it at is, bro, the reels. Like you're getting the content right for the reels, and bro, some of the reels be funny, bro.
Man, dude,
shit going crazy.
It's like, and it's really honestly like it's kind of like overwhelming to see. When I like not overwhelming, what's the word? Like it's kind of like it's still like unreal. Mm-hmm. Just to I sometimes I just look at the page and I'm just proud of the fact that I'm actually going through with something that I've been wanting to do. Yeah. And it's getting the results that I knew it was going to get, like, and those results are just growth. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to be doing it. Like, I'm way too excited to be doing it to be worrying about where it's at, if that makes sense. Like, right where it's at, I'm enjoying it because I know I see the growth. It's going to get to a point to where we're going to be growing at a faster pace because of just the base audience. Right now, we just promoting to a small, you know, and we growing. We finding our people. And one thing I want to say, shout out to everybody that's been following. Shout out to all my old classmates, all my old coworkers, everybody that's been tapping in, bro, and supporting, because it's unreal, bro. It's really unreal because now I'm starting to see people that I grew up with, and it's like, shit, bro. I honestly, like I said, all I can say is thank you, bro.
Yeah, I've been. You really never know who's watching out there.
For real. It's a lot of people that I'm like, and it's a couple people that like personally, whenever I wasn't really posting a lot, they weren't really even. Some of the people didn't even follow me back. I didn't even realize that. Like some people, I take it personal when people don't follow me because like I got so much. It's so much. You never know what the fuck I'm gonna post on my page. Like I could be like kind of like silent for a couple months or weeks, and then I post that one thing, and everybody is just. I get a lot of reactions, or people like tuned in, or I'll be having them stints. But I think I've been trying to figure out social media for a long time. Been trying to figure it out, but it went from this is where I'm at with social media, bro. It's not. It's more so like I'm ready to just use it as a tool. I'm ready to just use it as a tool, and I don't really want it to consume anything more of my time than that.
Yeah. So at what point did you figure out how to utilize it as a tool?
I think like when I first was getting, I use Instagram for instance. When I first was getting on Instagram, it was more so, all right, let me push my music. Yeah. At that time, bro, like 15, 16-year-old, 17 rapping in Houston, that wasn't it wasn't a lot of people doing that. Yeah. That shit happened as more artists, more like as social media got bigger and Say Cheese was getting like, that's when everybody started making music. But in the beginning, when Instagram was just coming up, it was only a few of us in the city that was really actually young rapping. It was music being always, but like young and actually was trying to do something. So that was like my first. I just thought one video would take. If you post a video, you get some traction. They're gonna show it to a larger amount of people, and you may just. Somebody may find you. I was like, I want to get signed, so I'm gonna just. That was my thing, and then I was like, then I just kind of like took. I don't know if it was like a hiatus. I was always making music, but I wasn't like posting content. Like I wasn't posting me remixing songs or stuff like that. I was just kind of like just being on social media. Like it turned to like a just like how everybody else really uses it. Like social media, it just turns to that. But I never really wanted it to be like that. But I think. At the point that when I realized that I wanted to use it as a tool was around probably COVID. Once I realized how people was getting paid, it was just like shit. It's people that we're in quarantine, but they're still getting paid. just because of the kind of product that they can make. And I'm like, shit, I can make music. I can rap like a mug. That's something I always knew that I could do. So everything that I've been trying to do social media wise, I've been trying to bring some attention, a little bit more attention to what I feel like is my real purpose and passion, which is like music. I feel like I'm here to move people through music and how I navigate around. You know what I mean? It's just always positivity. That's what I feel like I'm here to do. That shit feels like I'm one. I'm real. Like I feel one whenever I'm giving off that vibe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think around COVID is around the time whenever I was just like, wanted to flip the switch because shit, I guess I had too much time. And when I realized I didn't just want to be on social media like that, but I wanted to be actually progressing in life on the outside. I don't want to just be using it as a distraction. So that's kind of like the approach this year. I feel like I'm learning more now that I've been more persistent, but I definitely feel like by the end of the year, it's going to be like down pat.
Okay.
But I like this because with everything that I do as far as within the brand, before I feel comfortable giving it, assigning it, or like letting up some control in that aspect, I always grind and make sure I completely understand it so I can teach it. With videos, with Tony, I was already at a good point to where I understood, all right, this is how we can put together a little music video. I wasn't the best, but I knew it enough to teach.
Okay.
And when I was teaching it, I was getting even better because I can start, my brain was starting to make the connections to like what I've been hearing and actually doing it because I gotta be the middleman.
Yeah, and you have to also teach Tony, so you have to get your understanding down too.
Yeah. So now I feel like this year going on, once I'm actually locked in with social media, I'm really the analytics, and by the end of the year, I'll be way better than how I am now, and it'll be like marketing is the last piece of the puzzle, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm trying to learn, bro. The marketing is hard, but even then I feel like what I like about your process is, bro, you have a team. At the current moment that I'm at with Grindtimes, bro, like I'm pretty much the sole proprietor, so I'm doing the designing, I'm talking to the manufacturers, I'm doing the shipping, I'm doing the marketing, the first drop I didn't do the picture taking. Shout out to Akila Renee Studios. She did a wonderful job.
Man, that was dope.
Oh, bro.
I just amazing. Wish I could have been there just to be like, I love to be around people that have this different type of eye for shit. I just love to be around just to absorb that creative process. That this is like a side note because this is how I am with music. We off camera we discussed about like certain artists.
Yeah.
And I'll say from about 2020 to about 2023, end of 2023, I wasn't listening to nobody else's music but mine.
Yeah.
And so and the reason why is because I'm like, it's kind of like whenever I listen to a song or artist for a while, I start to kind of absorb and fuse with their style, and then I spit it out in a certain type of way, in my way. Yeah. So it's kind of like I don't listen to certain type of shit because I don't want to be making music about certain type things. You know what I mean? Like I can't just be listening to drill music because you're gonna see that the influence fall back in the music that I write, my creative process. But I said that to say like, whenever I'm not being an artist and I'm being a cinematographer or I'm behind the camera, I love to be around other cinematographers that got a different style because I get to soak up the type of style. Like I get to, you know what I mean? It's just like putting yourself in them places, bro. Not every place I learned has to be somewhere that pays you. You know what I mean? Some things you got to take those opportunities just for what you learn.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I mean, I feel like if you can at least walk away with either a little bit of knowledge or like some experience or anything in certain situations, bro, that's a dub. It ain't always about the money.
Yeah. But like what I was saying, as far as like, with marketing, because you were saying you were doing everything, you're doing fine, bro. And like I said, like with that first drop, I was like, yeah, man, my dog, he did his thing, bro. Because I still have upstairs, whenever you and Fred signed on the my desk the first time you came up.
Oh shit, for real?
Put Grindtimes. Yeah, I'll show you Grindtimes, and then Fred put Peanut Head Studios, and the date was it was a year ago, bro. It was 1/29/23, so a couple days ago.
Okay, wow, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, he put the actual date. That was a whole year ago, bro. And that day we left a message to ourselves.
We did, and I think in the message I said that I was gonna complete my drop, and I did, bro. Damn.
I need to go back and watch it. I have everything, but I need to go back and watch it. But yeah, that
we definitely clipped that, bro, and send that to me.
Well, matter of fact,
I couldn't, bro. I didn't even.
Okay, matter of fact, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
because that was 2023.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, that was last year? No, that was 2 years ago, but it was around this time last year. We just missed it by 2 days.
Wow, bro. That's amazing. You know, just to
see the
progression. You know
in 2 years, you know, listen.
It might have took a little minute, but we did it.
Yes, that's all that matters, bro.
Truly, that's all that matters, bro. And that's just like the last episode we was talking about success, you know, like that's going to be a part of our success, bro. You know, it might have taken us a little time at the start, but you know, just to kind of piggyback off of what you said, the last episode we shot, you said you got to really know that that's what you want, you know? And I feel like I was always at a point where I knew like Grindtimes is what I wanted to do, you know, like I've held on to this brand and, you know, done small minor things with the brand for years. You know, but this is really like the first year where I've just been like really trying to make some monumental steps, you know. So, and you know, to see you doing the podcast the way you're doing it, bro, you're already in season 2, man. I mean, that's amazing, bro.
And listen, and we flying through season 2. I just any little moment, any little slither of a chance that I can, in order to like get in some content or get in anything with the podcast, I'm hungry, bro. I'm trying to get so far ahead because if I keep working like this, by June, I'll be already set for the whole year,
bro.
I'll be already. You'll see every single episode on YouTube, like season 1, 2. You'll see seasons ahead of time. You're like right now, all of season 1 is up. We already recorded at least half of season 2, and season 2 is going to be more episodes than season 1. But we already recorded half of season 2. And I'm telling them, like, if anything, we can pick the pace up a little bit since we're getting our workflow.
Yeah.
And before I leave for Alaska, I want to already have season 4 damn near recorded.
You're going to go back to Alaska?
Yeah. I got some unfinished business.
Okay, some unfinished business. So, bro, do you like working out there?
Yeah, you know? And I'll say I'm a little biased because I got a good position out there.
Okay.
I really worked in. As far as networking, this is what I say about, like, opportunity. Yeah. I'm glad that I took the opportunity and I took advantage of that opportunity. So I could have stopped at the first year. The first year was like, what the fuck? Like, what did I get myself into? And I didn't really make too much money, but I see how, I ain't gonna say I didn't make too much money. I made more money than I would have just been in the city for sure. Like that amount that I came back with was good. But I seen how to maximize that. I seen what you could do in order to double that money, you know. So the next year coming up was a crazy ass year. It was a year that never ever before today. It was so much fish. It was so much fish. I got nightmares of how much fish it was. That's the year Tony went. That's why Tony ain't bringing his motherfucking ass back. Tony don't like that fish. That boy was scaled up. That boy had scales inside his phone case.
Oh, nah, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. That nigga had scales inside his phone case.
Yeah, Fred told me about his experience out there. Bro, I don't even think he gonna go back.
Nah, he ain't going back. Fred will talk a good amount of game because it's funny. It's funny hearing it. It's funny that he say something about Alaska because, you know, like, hell, that's not a place you'd never see Fred again.
Yeah, nah.
Unless we taking a vacation, I say that. But, like,
but nah, bro, I seen some of them pictures that y'all took out there, bro. Alaska is beautiful.
Beautiful, bro. Everywhere you look, it's like, damn, that's a picture. Damn, that's a picture. And, you know, I take the drone. Man. And every year that I'm going down there, I'm getting better as a cinematographer and as a photographer. So this year, the pictures that I'm going to take are going to be the cream of the crop versus that first year. I'm learning equipment and also learning the settings and all this, but it's different. It's a different game, bro. I don't know if I told you or not, but I'm in school now for cinematography.
Really? No, you did not share that with me, bro. Yeah, congratulations, man. Bro. That's major.
Appreciate it, bro.
Love that.
Like I'm embodying that. I'm always an artist. Music, I can rap in my sleep.
Yeah.
So being able to make a film from nothing, it's a win-win.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a win-win. If you know how to paint the picture, and then you can also supply the music, it's different. It's like I don't have to put everything into music right now. I could put everything into my passion as a filmmaker and a cinematographer, and it's gonna benefit every other aspect of my life because I'm being able to bring a vision to life.
What I like, bro, is that everything that you're doing is to broaden your skill set for what you want to do, and that's important, bro. Just listening to you talk, bro, I can tell that you're taking the correct steps, bro. That shit, I love that shit, bro. I love to hear it, man.
And that's why I said that's why I love our talks because like shit, we actually like moving towards the things that we've been actually wanting to do. Like it's been a long time coming, bro. Like we said, it was two years.
2 years ago.
2 years, but look how we feel to this day. We could have rushed it, but it still feels good right now.
Just enjoying the journey. I think for a long time, what was blocking me with Grindtimes was I was just kind of comparing myself to some others who were kind of advancing a little bit further, and just not enjoying my journey. Just trying to rush it because I know where I want to be with it, and I think now because I am more so enjoying the journey, it's I've been appreciating Grindtimes a little bit more, and I feel like now, like the Lord, the universe is just sending more things toward me for Grindtimes, which is amazing. I feel like opportunities are finding me.
Yeah.
Instead of me, worrying about how I'm gonna do who am I like. I remember before I did my drop, bro, I went to this smoke shop called Bahama Mama. And I went in there and I talked to the owner and I was showing the owner like all the pictures for the drop and everything. And I was like, bro, I wanna put some of my clothes in your store. And he was like, yeah, I mean, it looks good, bro, but we really only want like well-known brands, so like Blazy Susan, Cookies, stuff like that. Like we'll put that in our store. He was like, why don't you just, get yourself up a little bit more and then, come back and talk to us. And like at that moment, bro, I felt kind of disrespected because I was like, bro, you just said my shit hard, but you don't want my shit in your store.
Yeah.
But I didn't, I still did my drop and everything. And then Texas Top Shelf actually found me. So one of the co-owners knew Cortland. And so Cortland reposted some pictures from the drop on his story, on his Instagram story. And the owner reached out to him and said, hey, bro, this is hard. Like I want to, meet. Yeah. And so, now I'm going to have some of my merch in the dispensary. Dope, and I didn't even have to, Thank you. Bro. Thank you.
That's some real shit. Let me ask you this. How does it feel? Okay, has it been moments when you've been out and you've been wearing Grindtimes and people just compliment you without even knowing that that's your stuff?
Bro, yes. Okay, so quick little story time, bro. This is when I knew I had some with Grindtimes. So, like, my shout out to Isaac Ruiz. He was the first person to help me kind of like design a logo for Grindtimes.
Yeah.
And so then like the more I went with it, I was like, man, I kind of want like my style. I've always said I want it to be simple but opulent. I'm not a very flashy person, bro, but I want. But like you gonna feel me. You know what I'm saying? So I went with like a cursive and then the logo in between. And my logo is a peace sign. It's a leaf holding the peace sign. So I got a cricket and I made the design and I put it on a white white shirt. It was just a black logo with a white shirt, and I wore it to this party. And I was sitting there, bro, and this dude was like, hey, bro, where you get that shirt from? And I was just like, oh, bro, I made this. This is my brand. And he was like, bro, I love that. He was like, bro, I could see that in the store. Like, for real, like, that shit hard. Damn. And I was like, thank you. And after that, bro, I just kind of started making shirts. And people was buying them, bro. I'm like just selling shirts on Snapchat. And, like, people was tapping in, bro. Yeah. And so after that, I was just like, yeah, I got a little something. So, and then, like, even now, I've had shirts from the drop and people would be out in there seeing where they'd see some of the hats and they'd be like, bro, that's live. Like where you get that? And it's mine, bro. Appreciate it.
How does that feel? Like,
man, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That feels so good because like it's something that I pretty much manifested. Like that started off as an idea. I made it and like I'm wearing it and someone's appreciating it. Like even when I do edibles, like I think that's why I like doing edibles so much because I love to cook, you know? And having someone eat something that I made and they like, bro, this is amazing. Like a lot of the times people tell me like, I can't believe like this is infused. Like I can't like this tastes like regular food.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like having people just appreciate things that I create, bro. Like I don't think that I've experienced another feeling like that.
That's what, yeah. I tell you, and I asked because, bro, I recently been wearing more of like my merch. Like I'm working on the ins and outs, and now we got like a t-shirt press and stuff.
Okay.
So now for further investments, I'm working on buying the machine that print.
Oh, like a DTG?
Yeah. That I'm working on getting one of those. Like once we got an office space, I want to have a room that has straight just stuff to make the shirts, and
bro, that'll be major.
Man,
get you like a DTG printer, get you a like a screen print too, bro. You'll be in good grace, bro. Good business.
I'm trying to be up and running because we got a lot of stuff over at the office that we do have. My mama got an office right now, and it's kind of like versatile. We use it for a lot of things. But whenever I was wearing all my clothes in Alaska, I was just wearing them. Beanies. This shirt, this is the exact shirt. So on the back of the shirt is a logo that I had came up with, and I asked Fred to, help me get it neat. You know what I mean? Get it right. And my boy came through. Shout out to Peanut Head Studios.
Shout out to Peanut Head Studios.
My dog.
If I could say if there is any like team members that I do have, I would have to give a shout out Cortland and shout out Fred. Like Cortland, I could kind of say like he's like a public relations for me. Like Cortland has a very good network, bro. There's never not a time that I've been with Cortland and somebody don't know Cortland somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But Fred has been definitely monumental for me, bro. Helping me sometimes with my designs, like I can only take it so far. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, hey Fred, I need a little bit of help with this, and like Fred's always so ready to help me, bro.
Man, that's my dog, man.
Fred is a good person, bro.
Man, since the first, that's one of them genuine people, bro. I just can't stand him on the podcast. Bro. He just a fucking asshole, bro.
People don't understand how much of an asshole Fred is, bro. Like I love Fred, bro. And what's crazy is, man, I'm coming up on knowing Fred in court for 10 years, bro. And meeting him at Ruby's, bro, I don't think I knew that I would have brothers for life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I just thought, these
coworkers. That's how they
just coworkers. But we started off playing the game though. You know what I'm saying? Like when I met him, we chopped it up, and then they was like, hey, bro, you game? And I was like, hell yeah. Like, y'all play Madden? Boom. And, like, bro, it just, like the friendship just came after that. And I got another homie like that. His name is Mike. I met him at Red Lobster after I left Ruby's. And it just started off on some, like, you play the game? Yeah. And then, like, he tapped in with Fred and Court. We was all playing Fortnite together. And like now, bro,
Fortnite days, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be in Mike's wedding, bro. I'm one of his like groomsmen now,
man,
bro. Like,
that's dope. Like, that's dope. That's how amazing. Life be kind of like unfolding in front of you. Like you start to actually find your people, like, and find your brothers. And I used to stress it. I used to want to be popular. Me saying that kind of can give off that I wasn't popular. I do feel like I was known. I don't feel like I had a problem with that, and that's just because I was always true to me, bro. You will see me doing some, like, some people in school were self-conscious. They didn't want to do shit because of how people make them think, because of how they were scared of how people would view them. I was never that person. Like, I was like, shit, I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted, if it was funny, it was funny. Shit, I had to make sure that light was on. Okay. I was like, if it was funny, it was funny, or like, but I feel like now, I forgot why I said that.
I don't know, but me in school, bro, shit. I feel like I was pretty well known. I think I was cool with pretty much everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think I've always just been that type of person. Yeah. I think it's just important to treat everybody with respect and, open heart.
You don't have no problems when you do that. Yeah. Really. You really don't, because if you do and somebody not on your frequency, you just know not to fool with them. And then also, bro, just being kind to others, bro. You never know what somebody going through. You know what I'm saying? You never know how just, talking to somebody and seeing how they doing and just spreading, like, good energy to them could affect them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And one of the biggest teachers to me from that was my freshman year of high school. I was taking a class with one of my classmates, and
I just stopped to talk to her after school one day, just kind of, seeing how she was doing, checking on her, chopping it up with her.
Yeah.
And when we graduated, she told me that day when I checked up on her and just talked to her, like she was thinking about killing herself, bro. And she said that I kind of like changed her mind about it. So I've always like held that in the back of my mind with whoever I'm dealing with. Like even at work sometimes, like it's people that I don't like, but I'm not gonna be rude to you, because I don't know what you're going through.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man, that's beautiful, man. That's something like those holding that or like you knowing that or sticking to that is what is the beautiful things about life, bro. Because that's the same way I am, bro. Before I say it, now, like I know I'm thrown off. I don't have to prove that. You know what I mean? I don't have to prove that. So it's kind of like I'm just gonna be kind, bro, because I can take it there. So there's no need to always flex that is an option. I'm going. That is a backup plan. That is if all else fails, if I cannot talk, we can't talk this out. Then okay, there may be an ass woman at the end of the line.
I'm more concerned for them than
that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like So I always give people that off the rip, and I feel like, and the way that makes me feel, knowing that I hold the true power.
Yeah,
it's even more confidence going behind how you move, because it's kind of like, but what I said. I mean, let me touch on Alaska. Reason why I say I'm glad I capitalized on that is because out there, I wanted to say I reinvented myself. It's a different frequency out there. Everything moves a lot slower, so it's kind of like you live in a different life. It's a small town life. It's like everybody know everybody, kind of like, so this ain't somewhere where you can just fall in the shadows. Somebody like me ain't gonna fall in the shadows. Maybe somebody that was more quiet or reserved and stuff, but me, I'm gonna stick out. Mainly the main way I stick out in general is just my shape. Like they were like, "Oh, this nigga's muscular," so it's like you can't. I don't never just fall under the radar. Like it's them people, it's them guys that feel self-conscious, so they notice you and they trying to see what you on. If like, can they beat you up or some shit? Like it's all you read them type vibes, but like out there it's kind of like I took it as to be the person that's just full of good energy. That everybody knows. Everybody got a positive experience whenever they have came across me. But from that point in time, and we also talking about like the heartbreak and rebuilding myself, it meshed. So the person that I am now is a large part of Alaska, because I got to see how me being a certain way was influencing the way that life was treating me back.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm acting like this, and I'm always receiving love back, and and it's a reputation building up. And since I've been going out there to Alaska, it's like I'm known out there. Like it's like even in the town, but not even just in the fishery, just the town. Like we'll go hooping. And sometimes like the neighborhood kids will be there, or like the teenagers, and it'll be open gym and stuff. And I'm going and I'm feeling like Kyrie or Curry, and I'm doing the boys bad. And then next days or next couple of days, I'm going out into town, and their parents work at the stores. They're like, "Oh, I think my kid done told me about you. Said you're a pretty cool dude." I'm like, stuff like that. Just getting those kind of reactions and kind of like feedback is kind of like, dang, So it turned into like me looking forward to just exercise and positivity all the time. But the person who I'm becoming, the person I became just because I just treat people with the utmost respect off the rip is I'm seeing a lot of positive return on that. You know what I mean? And shit, I feel like ultimately it's going to lead to why we get to where we going, because we good with people. Like we treat people with respect. That's nowadays, as bad as it sounds.
Hard to come by, bro.
Yes, as bad as it sounds, it's rare
and just
now.
also being authentic, bro. Not everybody's, genuine and authentic towards you. So I feel like when you spread that type of energy to people, like they gravitate to it, bro, and they respect it.
Facts. Big facts. Well, I was gonna ask you a little bit more about the Texas Top Dispensary.
Okay.
And when that dropping, how that's gonna go.
Okay, so this T-shirt is a collaboration with Texas Top Shelf Dispensary. So I think every seasonal drop that I do for Grindtimes, I'm going to incorporate a drop with Texas Top Shelf as well. And I'm also working right now to have my edibles sold in Texas Top Shelf dispensary as well. You know, so it'll be a full-on partnership between Grindtimes and Texas Top Shelf dispensary.
Dope. And then also, whenever you do your rollouts, you got the red carpet. We're going to set up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got your, this is another reason I always say this, it's hard and hustle. I always, whatever your hustle is, the people that come on here and co-host with me, I love to give them the floor too for whatever they got going on, because it's not easy, bro. It's not easy, like building something from the ground up, bro.
Yeah.
And whenever you get to the point that where we are now and like actually like doing it, of course, if there's any way that we can put our platforms together to benefit each other, or like, then shit, man, what the hustle part is the different types of people that I'm gonna have on and different type of entrepreneurs.
Everybody got a different hustle.
Yeah, like Fred, sit here and he crack his jokes, but whenever y'all go to this man page,
Fred is amazing. I gotta give it to him, bro. He's a goat. Right, Fred is a true creative, man. I gotta give it to him. I'm not even gonna lie.
And that's how I feel about myself. It's like, shit, people gonna come on this podcast, they be like, man, yeah, like he's a wise young dude. And then y'all go check that music out, and y'all like, who the fuck is this? And I promise y'all haven't seen anything like, bro, like it's hard to show everything all at once, but along the way, y'all gonna start to see more and more of like why I feel like why I know that music is my way in. This is my thing that I was put on this earth to do. Because I'm going to do it regardless. Yeah. It's like, shit, I stopped worrying about getting paid for it a long time ago. You want to know how much money I made for my music since I've started making music? I probably made a little under $100.
Okay.
Probably a little under $100. And probably, no. I made about $400.
Okay.
A little under, I say a little under $100 because I put the rest of that money back into it.
Yeah,
to the music,
but you're doing it for the passion. You know, as long as you do it for the passion, bro, the money gonna come. Like, and I think with Grindtimes, sometimes I'm all over the place with it because I truly feel like Grindtimes embodies my mantra for life, or just the things that I enjoy in life. Like that's kind of what Grindtimes embodies. So it's hard to focus my energy in one place, especially with the clothing, bro, because it's hard. Because like, you know, I'm someone, I want Grindtimes to represent people who like are good spirited, you know, active, you know, grinding, you know, being their best self. So like, I want to create like athletic wear, you know, active wear. I also want like graphic tees. Yeah, you know, I want the like the sleek tracksuits and stuff like that. And
the same for like with our brand too. It's like why I have like different Energy MF, like I want to say, how can we say this? Divisions. It's different divisions. Like I got the club Energy MF, and that's like my fitness. Yeah. But it's like, in order to make content in every single one of those aspects, oh my God, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's hard. So, you know, I think now it's just trying to figure out how to convey that message. And I think once I understand how to convey the lifestyle that Grindtimes embodies, it'll be a lot easier for me to drop more consistently.
And yeah, man, you doing your thing, bro. We taking the steps that we need to, you know. But what's important is that we moving.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
I used to be one of those. Okay, whenever things are perfect, then we'll get moving. But you know what that means?
That you're gonna be waiting forever. Yeah, you ain't gonna be moving.
So
bro.
I'd rather it's slow money than it's no money, because like shit, I'm learning along the way.
Yeah, and then bro, like moving slow, like I think that's the thing that kind of gets us, you know, especially with our generation, bro. Everything is so, you know, quick, but even when you moving slow, that's still gradual progression. Yes. And over time, 1%. You're gonna look up and you're gonna be, you know, more than halfway than what you thought when you first started.
Yeah, prime example, bro. Like beginning, I say at the beginning, like when I first started dropping the clips on Instagram. Like this is, I don't really count it as a win, the views, but I noticed patterns. The first couple videos when we didn't have none of this, and we was kind of like still getting the formula and stuff, those clips were doing around 200 to 300 average, you know. And then the ones recording them, the first real funny ones, them others was doing more numbers, like up to 1,000. Okay. And Courtney's got up to like 3,000. Like the one where he was describing him falling asleep. Yeah, that one got up to like 3,000.
Bro, you know what? Cortland really do be falling asleep like that, bro. Like, bro, it'd be
that's some old man shit.
Nah, bro, for real, bro. It'd be me, Courtney, and Fred to be talking about like some business shit, or sometimes we'll just be on the phone, bro. Cortland to be saying something, and then he just
hold on, wait. Tony, did we do the intro? All right. Finish the story about Court.
And then Cortland to be like, and then me and Fred would be like, Court, go ahead, hang it up, pimp. Sorry.
And so
yeah,
that nigga said, all right. But nah, them first couple clips, I was getting like two, maybe 300. And now towards the end of the month, it's averaging about 900, 800 to like just the views. So I'm just like, shit, from the beginning of the month to the end of the month is growth. But people just, I feel like some people just wanted to know that I'm not finna just be posting for a little bit. And then, you know, I just want everybody to know that this ain't that New Year's resolution stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking negative on anybody's New Year's resolutions, but this ain't that. This is when we started was when it started, and it ain't ending. It's just gonna get more huge. We're on a track. Our goal this year is 30 episodes to be put out.
It's easily attainable for sure.
We had about 20 already. So 30 is looking nice, because you know that's gonna be achieved before this month is over. The next month over. But the goal is to keep going from there. We're going by videos. Like I seen LaRussell post. Mm-hmm. He said he just kept on bringing up 100. He said, make 100 podcast videos and see how your life don't change. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, make 100 songs. See how I didn't did it, but I could honestly attest to the music part to it. When he said write 100 songs and see if you're like, see how much better you are. That's the same thing, bro. Me freestyling, bro. I could not freestyle to save my life, bro. I grew up with Jimmy, and Jimmy was already nice with freestyle.
I heard Jimmy is nice at freestyling,
and that was like off the rip. But me, I couldn't put it together. It didn't click. Freestyling didn't click with me until I chose to write a song every day for I think 40 days straight. Just wrote something in. I didn't like the cadence on everything, but everything made sense. Like I say, if I put pen to paper, it's gonna make sense. It's never just gonna be like word vomit. It's just gonna make sense. It's gonna be leading somewhere. I didn't like every cadence, but it was the practice of doing that. It made me better with my penmanship, and the type of artist that I was at the end of that experiment was different. Like I never doubt my pen, but I definitely don't. But that exercise, that just repetition, that like how we saying, just doing it. You know what I mean? Just doing it, shit, and enjoying it. It's more authentic that way. If you go into it and say I drop a video and I expect for it to get 1,000 plays. 1,000 plays first day. Then it's like, that leaves me no room to appreciate whenever it's not there. Like all these videos that drop, those people can go back and watch those videos forever. Yeah. If they want to, they can go back and watch those videos. They may be at 100 views now, but it could get up to 1,000. And I'm looking at it like, shit, bro, 100 people watching something is crazy. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a goddamn.
Yeah, bro. I think we don't realize how crazy some views are, because it's not. We can't physically see it, you know. It's just a number on the screen. Yeah, you know. But just imagine 100 people like sitting right here looking at us,
and it's like mind blowing. I'm not worried about the numbers. I honestly love to do it. This hobby, this podcasting, it's what I need. I need to feel like I have a platform, and you know, like a lot of people say, like a lot of people like to talk about stuff, but they're not trying to change anything. I feel like if I do have some influence, this would be a good way to build up some sort of influence. I do feel like I want to be a leader in the community. Yeah. Now my path to getting there, it's gonna be a little bumpy, and I may not know the way now, but as I keep moving towards the things that I like to do, this is like I some of the brain fog kind of clears. Okay. This nigga Fred texting the group chat. Hey, Fred breath stank. Since he texted the group chat this morning,
hot mouth ass boy.
2 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So, man, this was a good ass episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we didn't do no intro on this one, but it's cool though. It's cool though, y'all. Appreciate you for coming out, my boy.
Nah,
anything you any shout outs, anything you want to plug, anything you got going on? I didn't finish my story.
Yeah.
Now every time I see your shirt, I remember. So I was asking you about how it felt.
Yeah.
So one day I was in Alaska. Like this year, last year I took a whole lot of merch, like sweatpants, fucking this shirt, pretty much everything that I had that said NGMF I took out there. Yeah. But I was wearing it every day, and I had a ski mask. So out there, it's like if you got a ski mask on, you don't have to wear a regular mask. So what you supposed to wear? I hope y'all ain't watching this. But anyway, I had a ski mask on that had NGMF at the top.
Yeah.
I was always wearing it, but you would see NGMF on my body and like either the sweatpants, the shirt. But it was this woman. She looked at my shirt. It was a logo that I told you that Fred helped me clean up, and she was like, "Man, I like that shirt. Where'd you get it from?" I'm like, "Oh shit,
oh baby, this is me, baby."
Yeah, I said, "This is my brand." She's like, "Really?" I'm talking about. She was like shocked, like.
Yeah.
And then another person came up to me like later on that week was like, "What that mean? What the NGMF mean? Northside gang, motherfucker?" I said that was real specific. You know what I mean? But I was like, nah. And I got to breaking down the meaning, telling them what the mean. All five, broke down all five of them. And he was like, "Where can I buy that?" Just cause he was like, he was like, man, he was like, "Yeah, I fuck with that." He said, "I fuck with that." Nah, for real. He said, "Bro, where can I buy it?" I was like, right now I'm just kind of just wearing it. You know, but that was my goal, like just to wear it. But it's a different feeling when you wear your own shit.
Speaking of that feeling, bro, I just want to say my real quick, my nephew, he's 13, so he's getting older, right? So I got an unreleased Grindtimes shirt, the one that you wore last time, but it's just in a different format. And he found it, and so he like put it on and styled it. And bro, when I seen it with, I was like, bro, he put that shit on.
I seen that pose. I seen that pose. Like, that's
bro,
clean.
That right there made me feel good because it was crazy. Because like now all the kids at his school, like they want a shirt, so now they following the page. They DMing me like, "Hey, like you Kate and Uncle, like let me get a shirt."
Listen,
bro,
I'm telling
it's crazy.
You, when we get to where we want to go, bro. All people gotta do is see that. I'm telling you, that's a bad. Like I seen, I'm like, yeah, I need one. All they gotta do is see it. When we get to where we want to go, and we got them eyes. That's why that was my goal with everything. I was telling the team, I was like, you know, we can put out clothes right now, but let's just wear them.
Yeah,
let's just wear them and let people see us continue to wear them, and then that's the social proof right there. People gonna look on them and be like, dang, like, oh, that's his brand. Oh, he always wearing this and that. Like, where can I get one? And then. You know how you did, you put out a limited drop, you know what I mean? Build it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta wait till next try to get it, you know what I'm saying?
You missed out the first time, but yeah, I'm glad I ended up being able to give me one. I was fucked up at the time you dropped it though.
Nah, bro, it's all cool. Good, bro. Yeah, I mean, and you know, that's not gonna be the final drop, bro. Like, you know,
it's just gonna keep
it's literally just the beginning, bro.
It's just the beginning. But yeah, shout out to Grindtimes. Anytime I'm wearing that shirt, I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna tag Grind, you know what I mean? I got to, just so people know where we getting everything at. But when I said shout out to Grindtimes, shout out to Peanut Head Studios.
Shout out Hard and Hustle. Thank you for having me.
My dog.
Shout out to Keela Renee Studios. Shout out Peanut Head Studios.
Shout out to Tony. He's working the boards today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to production, the whole production squad. Shout out to
shout out Texas Top Shelf Dispensary. Y'all go check them out.
You know what I'm saying? And it has been another episode of Hard and Hustle. We'll see y'all in the next one. Shit right there, man.
Yeah, bro. That was a good episode, bro.
Hell yeah.
Bro, and
stop.
Yeah, bro. I actually felt comfortable this time around. I felt like the first time I did it, the first episode I did, bro, I felt like I wasn't talking as much.
Oh, and I feel like shit this probably it was gonna be like more of a laxed episode.
I like how we just let it free flow too. Man, that was fun.
I noticed you can do that whenever it's less people to attend to. Like you can have any conversation because it's a conversation. Yeah. But when you got 4 other people, you kind of want to get everybody's perspective on the topic, and it's kind of like you can't really bounce around like on topics like that. But that was good ass. We got, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, that shit is good, bro. Yeah.
All we gotta do is keep it up, bro. Press stop.